Good morning and hello, I'm Professor Code and this is the Forex Supermodel Racing Review and Forex Review for Sunday the 20th of November 2022. Yesterday we had a lay bet for Saturday the 19th on Huntington, National Hunt, 233. We laid the favourite which was number 1, Captain Broomfield, which pulled up as the evens favourite. Excuse me. And so we laid it for £1 per £8 unit, which was £100, slightly odds on, which wasn't that favourable, but so we had a liability of 1.11 or £1.11 per pound. So in our case we had a £100 lay, we had a liability of £111, and we ended up betting at sort of 0.9 to 1, just slightly odds on, and in the end we got £95 profit after all the expenses and what have you. So that worked out pretty well, and the account came up a little bit, so it's plus 53.35 units in profit overall from a peak of 72. Right, so that was that. Basically it panned out more or less as we expected. Captain Broomfield couldn't handle the faster conditions that Huntington represents. The other thing were yesterday there was a race of interest which we were looking at. We didn't pass it on particularly, but it was a Lingfield all-weather race at I think it was, hang on, what time was it? It was 2:20. If you want to have a look at race reading and trip handicapping, then that winner there, which was Pop Dancer, which won at 17 to 2, is very useful for you to see what we're talking about. Basically, it was drawn 9. That race was ultra competitive, and this horse was drawn right out with a washing at Lingfield 5, which is very undesirable. And if you watch that race, basically its trip was inevitably wide, pushed up to about 3 wide on the turn, sort of dueling with the first 3 horses, the speed horses on the inside, and basically it stayed on very strongly and won quite nicely in a sort of powerful sort of fashion. But the interesting thing is that it's been written up as it only just had a little bit in hand, but actually that horse did a fantastic job. We were expecting, if that had been about evens, we would have been reasonably keen on laying that horse because of it had a monumental task. But in the end, it just shows you that's a particularly good horse going forward, and we'll see what the handicapper does to it anyway. So unfortunately today we got no racing. We've had a good look at it. There's a couple of meetings in Ireland, Punchestown, Cork, and we've got Uttoxeter and Exeter. Quite scrappy. A lot of the short price horses have obviously got good potential to come in with, and we're not being able to lay anything. We're not being able to go against them in terms of our horses either. So we're going to have to leave it there. So we're going to have a no bet today, which is annoying. But anyway, that's where we are. On the Forex front, as I say, it's the weekend. Next Wednesday is the federal FOMC minutes, which is we're going to frame our week around in terms of economic calendar. As I said, we use our economic calendar in a operational sense, a tactical sense, and a strategic sense. And if you want to know more about that, we've got some videos on that in our Forex section of the channel. So right, so we'll keep you posted on that, and tomorrow we've got some all weather, so we may get something away tomorrow on the racing. So anyway, if you're a new subscriber, welcome, and generally thanks for watching and goodbye.